I'd love to talk to you about being in part of that pitching depth, but obviously we're putting that aside for now. So let's start with that two-way talent in college. I know there was talk about you potentially doing both on this side. You've kind of put the pitching, at least in your back pocket for the time being. How are you with that decision as you're embarking on your first full season?
I'm totally fine with it, to be honest with you. You know, it became such a big part of my identity at Florida. Being able to kind of just focus on one side of the ball is going to be, I think, super beneficial. And it's not to say that pitching's out the window, but for right now, they think that, you know, it's the best to focus on the hitting side and the defensive side of things and just tighten those up.
What's it been like being around Vinnie? You mentioned him, but obviously, you know, first baseman. It's not often that someone makes Vinnie look small. You've kind of managed to do that. I've heard him break you down in that regard. But what has it been like just being around him day in and day out?
He's been, you know, probably the biggest help so far in big league camp. He's been super insightful at first base. He's given me a bunch of new pointers, and he looks at the game a different way. So, you know, he does anything that he possibly can to help the team win, and it's something that me and him have in common. He's just been very helpful, you know, when it comes to turning double plays, helping pitchers out and doing all this type of stuff. He's hit the nail on the head multiple times, and he's been very helpful, so I'm super thankful for him.
All right, Jack, the last question for you I want to ask is the spring breakout game. It's kind of started last year for the first time. All of the Royals prospects on the field at one time. How much fun is that going to be? And you've been part of all-star games and showcases and things like that back from high school, but this is a little different, sort of wearing the Royal blue all at one time. How much are you looking forward to that?
Oh, I'm super pumped up for it. You know, I'll be with, like, Beam from Tennessee, played against him a bunch, so I'm glad we'll be able to share the field this time. My roommate's got the call for the D-backs, so he'll be there as well. So I'm looking forward to hopefully face him again. And, yeah, I think it's going to be a great time.
All right, Jack, thanks very much. Good luck this season. Hitting nukes soon enough in Kansas City, especially, guys, because he's clearly been doing my workout regimen.